Welcome to MPS Motivators, a unique online teaching and learning platform. This is Janendra Kumar standing in front of you. Before starting this session, I would like to wish you all a very gracious good morning. So good morning friends. In my previous sessions, I taught you several things related to direct and indirect speech. Since the time I started teaching you direct and indirect speech, and in today's session, I am going to teach you the special rules of direct and indirect speech. But before starting this, I would like to advise you to study with books also. Because if you watch our videos and don't try to solve questions with books, you will not be able to know whether you have understood the chapter well or not. It is also very important and necessary to go through the books and solve the questions of the taught chapters. The chapters which I have been teaching you through the biggest platform, MPS Motivators. You have to study the same chapters with your books also, and you have to solve the questions. And in case you have any question which you are not able to solve, you will share to me through the comment box, comment section of MPS Motivators, and I promise you that I will solve all your questions, all types of questions related to the taught chapters. Okay friends, and now I am going to start the session in which I will teach you the special rules of direct and indirect speech. Friends, we can also study the same thing in a long time in details, and we can also understand the same thing using some tricky method. And today I am going to make you understand this in a tricky method, so that you may not have to waste your long time and you may also understand it well. The whole special rules of direct and indirect speech are based on the types of sentences. What is the first type of sentence? The first type of sentence is assertive sentence. Assertive sentence. In assertive sentence, what type of rules are to be observed in direct and indirect speech? The first point is say, says, said plus to plus object is changed into tell, tells, told plus object. Friends, we can also write without changing say, said, said plus to plus object, but better we change it. If we change say plus say oblique says oblique said plus to plus object into tell oblique tells oblique told plus object, it will be far better. But if we don't change, while changing the sentence into indirect speech, if we don't change this combination into this combination, there will be no problem. The sentence will be correct even in that way. But better we change this into this. Okay friends, the next thing is to be done is that inverted commas are inverted commas are replaced by that, and comma is removed. Friends, comma after the sentence which is out of the inverted commas, the comma is removed, and it happens in all sentences, in every case, in direct and indirect speech. When we change the direct speech into indirect speech, the comma is removed. There is one comma which is out of the inverted commas, which is after the sentence out of the inverted commas. So that comma is removed. Okay friends, here I have written a sentence. The sentence is, Ram says to me, you are my best friend. Ram says to me, you are my best friend. On the basis of the above instructions, what shall we do? Here we are seeing that says to is used, and here is the instruction of using tells in place of says to. If after says there is to and after to there is an object, we will change says to into tells. So on the basis of the above instructions, what have we to do? And how have we to change it into indirect speech? So let us see. Ram tells me. Friends, I have already told you that the comma will be removed. So here in this sentence the comma will not be used. And in place of inverted commas we will use that. That is given here in this instruction. As I have already taught you about the change of person in my previous session, here you will be changed according to the object. But before changing it, we have to notice one thing, that the subject you, when we say subject, it already denotes that it is in the nominative case. So the object of the reporting verb will be used as the subject in indirect speech. Here me will not be removed, but here you will be changed according to the object of the reporting verb, and that is me. So in place of you we will use I. And here there is no matter of changing the tense of the verb, because the verb, I mean the reporting verb, is in present tense. So we are not going to change the verb, I mean the tense of the verb of the reported speech. But according to I, we will have to use am. And here my is in the first person. And we have already studied in previous sessions that the first person used in the reported speech changes according to the subject of the reporting verb. So dear friends, before changing it, we have also to notice one thing, that here my is in possessive case. It is the possessive adjective. So in place of my, we will use the possessive case of the pronoun used in place of the noun Ram. So in place of the noun Ram we use he, and the possessive adjective of he is his. So we will use here his. Okay friends, and in this way the indirect speech of the above sentence is formed. We can just see here the sentence that I have written. Ram tells me that I am his best friend. So friends, now it is very simple to change the direct speech into indirect speech, which is based on the assertive sentence. If the reported speech is an assertive sentence, we will change the direct speech into indirect speech by following this method. It's quite simple. It's very simple to transform a sentence into indirect speech from direct speech by observing these rules. You will tell me through comments whether it is quite easy or not. Okay. Now you can take its a screenshot. Friends, many students tell about me that I speak in English only. You have also to say something. You have to give your reaction. If you want me to speak in Hindi also, you will have to share to me one comment. Sir, please speak in Hindi also. Sir, please explain the same thing in Hindi also. Then thereafter I will explain the same in Hindi also. Okay friends, see here I have written the second sentence, second example in direct speech. Ram said to me, you are my best friend. Here also you have to observe the instruction given and you have to change the sentence into indirect speech. According to the instruction, we have to change the combination said to into told. So here will be Ram told me. As I have already told you that, I have already discussed with you that comma will be removed. So we will also remove the comma here. We will not use the comma. And the inverted commas will be replaced by that. So we will use here that. Here the second person you will be changed according to the object. Like the previous example, we saw that we changed you into I according to the object of the reporting verb me. So here also we will use I. And with I, what shall we use? Am? No, no friends. Am will not be used in this sentence because here the reporting verb is in past tense. That's why in place of am we will use was. And in place of my, what will happen? What shall we use? According to the subject, Ram, subject of the reporting verb. Okay. According to the subject of the reporting verb Ram, we will use his. And the sentence in indirect speech is Ram told me that I was his best friend. Now you must have learnt how to change the direct speech into indirect speech on the basis of the given instructions that I have rubbed, and you can change the sentences given in direct speech into indirect speech by observing those instructions under assertive sentence. And now the special rules related to assertive sentence has finished. I have completed. And with this I am ending this session. If you have any doubt, any problem, you can share to me through comments. And you can also ask me questions related to direct and indirect speech through comments by going to MPS Motivators platform. Okay friends, I hope that you must have enjoyed this class. You must have got this class better. And if you think that this class is better, don't forget to give your like, comments, and also increase subscription by suggesting to your friends, and download MPS Motivators by going to Play Store. Thank you. Have a nice day.